Abuja, Nigeria's capital, is known for its luxury apartments and glittering estates. But behind the skyline, a growing housing crisis is forcing thousands of workers and families out to the outskirts. Every day, before dawn, commuters from towns like Maraba, Suleja, Gwagwalada, and Kubwa spend hours traveling into the city because they cannot afford to live near their places of work. Standing here at the heart of the Federal Capital Territory, one thing that cannot be ignored is the cost of housing, which has made so many residents to leave the city for the satellite town. So today we are going to be knowing why there are a lot of abandoned houses without anybody living there. Why are houses so expensive for residents to live in?
Like in Guarupa Estate, you see, you can end up paying a one-bedroom flat for like 4 million when you see equivalent houses in Karachi for 1.5, 2 million.
Government should really look at this aspect of increment of rent every year by landlords. But I think landlords can only increase house rent in a period of 2 years. But here in Abuja, it's a different ballgame.
Real estate developer Ajayi Richard blames inflation, rising material costs, and a weakening naira for the rising prices.
Everything boils down to economics. Why are they so expensive? Even with people not being able to afford them, then you have to look at the cost of building. The number one is land. Land in Abuja is super expensive.
When you are coming from an environment where you're paying 600,000, 1 million for a rent, and you are coming here, you're hearing 10 million just to rent 3-bedroom flat. That's crazy. But you won't blame the developer for putting their prices that high. Now we are talking about just the rent. You're not looking about them telling you to pay 2 years rent because they are trying as much as possible to gather their money they've invested in building that back.
For thousands of Abuja residents, the daily commute, in addition to rising costs of accommodation, has become a harsh reality, a hidden cost of a city they can no longer afford. Reporting from the heart of Abuja, I am Irene Okechukwu, RBN News.
We the people, this is real.